If you have been into real estate any length of time at all, you have likely said this. I told you that. And yet the client is upset and confused and frustrated and claiming that they were never informed. Well, here is the truth that most agents just don't want to know, and that is both of you are probably right. You may have said it, but that doesn't mean they heard it. And it definitely doesn't mean they understood it. But this is where deals get very shaky. In real estate, there's always this gap between what one person says and another person hears. And this gap gets wider when transactions move fast, emotions run high, information is complex, which is basically every real estate transaction. And while clients feel stress, their ability to process information shrinks. And when agents feel pressure, they talk faster. There's the gap. That's where most problems live. And when clients don't seem to understand, most agents react by doing what feels logical, which is explain more, add detail, justify their recommendation. But here's the problem. You think that adds clarity, but it doesn't. It creates confusion and overwhelm and, yes, resistance. Clients don't push back because they're difficult. They push back because they're confused, and confusion makes them feel unsafe. So, there's also another trap the agent falls into. We're trained to be experts, and experts give answers. And when advice shows up before understanding, clients don't feel supported, they feel managed. Now, advice delivered too early shuts down trust and it tells the clients, I've already decided on what matters, which is rarely true. So, the agents who experience smoother transactions and fewer complaints don't communicate more, they communicate differently. They slow conversations down. They ask really good questions before offering solutions. They listen for what's underneath the words, not just the words. They guide instead of convincing. Because communication isn't about what you say, it's about what the other person hears in that moment. So, how do you close the gap? You don't do it by being nicer or talking less or explaining more. You do it by leading with curiosity instead of certainty, by asking questions that uncover real concerns and listening beyond the surface, by helping clients think, not react. This is a skill. And like every other skill in real estate, it can be learned. Think about it.